Welcome to Awesome Scuba Adventures. My name is Gary Leach. Join me on a journey beneath the sea where only a tiny fraction of the world's population has dared to venture. Let's go scuba diving. In teaching scuba diving, I teach under the Scuba Schools International or SSI system. SSI has developed a Responsible Diver Code. I review this with my students each time we meet in the classroom. Scuba diving is an adventure activity that requires the use of specialized life support equipment in an underwater environment where humans could not otherwise exist. As with other adventure activities, scuba diving has elements of risk that cannot be totally eliminated regardless of the amount of training, care, caution, or expertise. SSI believes these risks may be reduced through the SSI Diver Diamond, development of proper knowledge, skills, equipment, and experience. Ultimately, it is up to each individual diver to assume the inherent risk associated with scuba diving and each diver's responsibility to minimize the risk through exercising good judgment, common sense, respect, and personal awareness during all diving activities. SSI has developed a Responsible Diver Code to remind divers of your responsibilities for each dive. As a responsible diver, I pledge to dive competently, always dive within my training, certification, experience, comfort, and ability, maintain appropriate diver health, including appropriate fitness, physical health, and mental awareness to dive, utilize a dive plan, plan my dive and dive my plan, listen to and follow dive briefings, be a responsible dive partner, remain with my dive partner from start to finish of my dive, know our plan to reunite if separated underwater. Inspect my dive equipment. Before each dive, I will inspect my equipment and make sure everything is working properly. I will confirm my cylinder valve is completely open. When using blended gas or enriched air nitrox, I shall analyze my gas and know its limitations. I will establish proper weighting, know how to release my weights, and verify my buoyancy compensator or BC and inflator are connected and functioning properly. I will secure my submersible pressure depth gauge and or dive computer where it is easily accessible and know how to use each. Diver awareness. Monitor my cylinder pressure, making sure to surface with reserve gas and never run out of gas. Monitor my depth and time. Respect no decompression limits. Perform controlled ascents, safety stops, and monitor my dive partner. Maintain proficient scuba skills. I understand scuba skills and knowledge are perishable. If it has been more than 6 months since my last dive, I understand the importance of taking a scuba skills update course. I will maintain proper buoyancy throughout my dive, ascend slowly, and breathe properly to avoid overexpansion injuries. Respect the environment. Be aware of currents, waves, visibility, temperature, weather, boat traffic, slippery, uneven, and unstable surfaces, overhead environments, entanglements, and hazardous marine life. I understand boats are unsteady surfaces and will always use one hand to stabilize myself. I understand the importance of taking an orientation dive with a local professional when diving in unfamiliar environments. I will obey all diving and applicable regulations, statutes, and codes. Plan for emergencies. In addition to inspecting all of my dive equipment, I will verify my dive partner's equipment is functioning properly, configured appropriately, and that I know how to remove our weights in case of an emergency. I will make sure our alternate air sources are properly secured and easily accessible in case of a low air or out of air emergency. I will know scuba hand signals and how to alert others in case of an emergency. I will have an emergency action plan in case my dive partner or I have an emergency. Accept responsibility. I am ultimately responsible for my safety during all diving activities. Failure to comply with these responsibilities will increase my risk of serious injury or death. Accidents can happen even when all safety guidelines are followed, therefore I should obtain personal dive accident insurance. I understand the importance of being a responsible diver, and I pledge to abide by the SSI Responsible Diver Code. I understand failure to abide by the SSI Responsible Diver Code will jeopardize my safety and well-being. So there's the SSI Responsible Diver Code. I wish all divers a safe and awesome scuba adventure every time they go underwater. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share with family, friends, and scuba buddies. Also, please let me know if you have any suggestions you'd like me to consider for future episodes. Have an awesome day. I'm Gary Leach, and together we're making the world a smaller place, one dive adventure at a time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Awesome Scuba Adventures.